I'm Crystal Drake, and today I'm coming to you from my backyard. I love doing yoga outside, the birds, the airplanes flying overhead. Just so peaceful for me, and you might be feeling new to yoga. And so I want to share with you today Sun Salutation A. It's one of my favorite ways of getting my body warmed up. It's just good for getting your energy going, your mental focus, your clarity, and we see it a lot in yoga classes, so it might help you to just have sort of a little baseline of what a Sun Salutation is, or if you're practicing on the regular, just maybe a couple tips, tricks for you, which I always appreciate, you know, revisiting things. So for Sun Salutation A, we're going to start in a nice standing or mountain pose or asana. You're going to have your feet maybe hip width distance apart, or your toes can slightly be touching. You're going to root down all four corners of the feet, imagining there's four corners on the bottom of your feet. Maybe lifting the toes and setting them down. Moving up your legs, lifting your kneecaps, engaging your thighs, maybe tucking your tailbone just slightly, engaging that core. I always tend to close my eyes. I'm already starting to feel calm. Tucking that tailbone slightly, moving up your body. Inhaling those shoulders up and back. Hands are by your side, open wide to receive, feeling the energy shooting out of those fingertips. Chin is parallel to the ground, maybe even slightly tucked. Your crown is reaching high to the sky, so imagine there's a string going all the way from your feet through the top of your head, something is pulling high to the sky, and you're feeling so tall, engaged, focusing on that breath. Inhaling, belly comes out. Exhale, belly comes in. Always remembering to focus on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to go ahead and flow through one, just at my, normal speed. Inhaling, arms up to a slight back bend, looking up towards the sky. Palms are together or apart if it's too much for your shoulders. Exhale, swan diving down, hinging from your hips all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shin, flat back. Exhale, planting both hands down on the ground, stepping back into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga down, elbows are in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips are high to the sky. Inhale, bending your knees slightly, looking at the top of your mat, stepping as many steps as you need to back to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shin. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way back up. And that is one Sun Salutation A. So I'm going to go ahead and just break it down for you a little bit. Starting again in Tadasana, like we did in the beginning. Inhaling, arms up. So that's on the inhale. So right here might be fine. Hands are parallel. That feels good to me. Some people like to put their palms together. That's a little too much for my shoulders. So on the inhale, you're coming up. You're going to arch that back, heart towards the sky. Exhale, you're going to hinge from your hips. So it's leading with your heart. You're not just coming down like this. It's really focused. So you're exhaling, hinging from your hips. Now your arms could be out to the side, or they could be in front of you, whichever you prefer. Sometimes in a crowded yoga class, it's just easier to go this way. So again, inhaling up, slight back bend. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Fold forward. Your hands are on the ground. Notice my legs are bent, so don't worry about touching your toes or the ground or having your legs straight. None of that matters. Mine are slightly bent. And you're going to inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, planting both hands down, stepping back into plank. Okay, so this is high plank. You can do this, or you can have your knees down on the ground. Either way is perfectly fine. And you're going to exhale, you're going to chaturanga. Now chaturanga gets confusing for people, so you're going to exhale, Elbows are in, close to your body. It's kind of a reverse push-up. If you feel more comfortable coming all the way down, that's great. If you could stop here and come back up and inhaling into your upward facing dog, that's great too. So let's do that one more time. You're gonna exhale, Chaturanga, elbows in, all the way down, reverse push-up. Inhale into either a slight cobra if your back is feeling tight or it's not warmed up, or maybe just this feels good to you. You're not using your hands to push up, you're using your lower back muscle, okay? And if you really want a little bit more, you could go up into upward facing dog. So Chaturanga down, inhale cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, your hips are high to the sky. Your heels are encouraged towards the ground. It's okay if they don't touch. Maybe bend those knees just a little bit, encouraging your belly towards your thighs so your hips are really shooting up high. Shoulders are pulled back and away so you're not scrunching your shoulders in. That's where you can hurt yourself. Palms are on the ground, fingers are spread wide. Inhale, this is your downward facing dog. Exhale, inhale, you're gonna bend your knees as much as you need to. You're gonna take as many steps as you need to the top of your mat on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold again. Again, bending your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, reverse swan dive, all the way back up. Hinges on your hips. Knees high to the sky. Exhaling, hands to heart center. And that's your Sun Salutation A. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.